I'm doing the Opex final assessment. This is the first one, the assessment. We're doing the 4 moves today, looking at the Sorenson test, the Powell Raise, the Lunge, as well as the FLR, or the front leaning rest. So today I'm actually getting help with Megan. She's gonna be my participant for all 4 moves. However, we're gonna start with the Sorenson test, but we don't have the GHD, so our modification is using a box and getting a partner to hold her legs down. So the idea here is to be as horizontal as we can. So we'll get started from here. All right, Megan, if you can, we're gonna get your thighs on the top of the box, making sure that entire torso is not on the ground or off the box. And this is gonna be Lindsay, she's gonna be holding your legs for us. So when I say go, we're gonna cross the arms in front, keeping that nice upright torso the entire time. Ready, set, and go. Making sure our torso is in line with the hips, a neutral spine, and keeping that chin tucked. So tuck your chin down there, Megan, that's it. We're also assessing here the back endurance, making sure our glutes are working as well as the hamstring, as this leads over into deadlifting movements as well as squatting. Making sure we breathe the entire time. Tuck the chin under there, Megan. Tuck your chin. Good, nice. So again, our goal is to get to that 2-minute mark to do well today. How'd that feel, Megan?
Hard.
All right. It's a great assessment for those bigger lifts we're looking for. So our second movement is the Powell Raise. So we're gonna go on to a bench for here. So Megan, if you can, we're gonna make sure that we're just lying on our side, holding on a dumbbell, looking for both our shoulders and hips to be stacked the entire time. Let's cradle that head, nice easy resting on the arm. I'll pass through the dumbbell. So what we're looking for here is that the arm's gonna cross the front of the chest. We're gonna lift for 1 second. We're gonna lower down for 3 seconds to the bottom. Great job. We're gonna exhale, lift it back up, making sure the arm isn't stacked with that shoulder, controls the way back down. The second piece we want is having that dumbbell lining with the chins, a little bit higher up with the weight. So the chin line and the dumbbell are all in one unit. The goal here is for 8 total reps. Ideally, we're looking for about 10% of the weight for 1 close grip bench press for that. 8 reps per arm. We're gonna do 1 more. Easy down, exhale, nice and control on the way back up. We're looking for shifting of the torso as well as the hip as the movement progresses. Nice work. If you can, we're going to the other side. We're gonna lie into your left side of your body, stacking the hips as well as the shoulders, making sure the head's nice and neutral, keeping that double chin, arm long and straight in front of the chest. We're gonna exhale and lift that arm back up, and then come back down, nice control for that 3 count. Keeping the dumbbell aligned with that chin, so right across the chest, and we're gonna lift that the weight back up. This is a great assessment for scapular strength, in particular the rhomboid area, which helps with a lot of pulling movement, especially pull-ups. This is kind of our stage 1 test. We exhale, lift that weight back up, but keeping that arm straight this time, so without any coming back down, nice straight arm on the bottom. We stop there, we lift back up. Let's do 1 more to finish. Slow down for 3, 2, 3, and back up to the top. Nice job. So again, we're doing 8 reps per arm. You can lower that weight back down into the floor. Great work. All right, our third position is the FLR, or the front leaning rest. So Megan, I'm gonna get you into a push-up position. So hands are just outside the shoulders, palms nice and wide. We're gonna make sure that we have a nice posterior tilt of the pelvis and depressing or pressing those ribs nice and strong. Looking for a nice neutral spine, and we're gonna start to assess the upper body endurance during an FLR1. We're exhaling every time we lowered, lifting back up. So this time we're gonna go into a push-up position. So Megan, if you can, lower yourself down towards the floor with control, exhale back up, looking for breaking into the lower back or the chest lifting up first. And 1 more if you can, Megan. Controlling back up and pressing. Knees to relax. So good, a great assessment moving on to loaded positions like a shoulder press or a bench press. How does that feel?
So hard.
Yeah, a tough one to do. Our last position is the lunge, or the forward lunge. So we're gonna actually start, we're gonna face Megan away from us here. We're gonna bring the legs below the hips, and then from this next position, we're gonna actually lunge. So we're gonna bring our right leg into almost 90 degrees and touch the floor with the left leg. So lunge forward, that left knee touches the ground, we push back up, back to center. We go to the other side. I'm looking for that front knee behind the toes. I'm looking for any deviances or shifting of her hips or her shoulders on this position. As she lowers down, she inhales. As she exhales, she pushes off that heel back to center. We're gonna go behind here to get another angle as well, looking for hip shifting. We inhale, control. We exhale back to center. Let's do one more on that side. Nice, Megan. We go to the front here as well. We'll keep you do 4 more if you can for total. Nice, Megan. Keeping the shoulders in line with the hips the entire time, looking straight ahead, and that nice head nice and neutral. Let's do one more per leg. Nice and control. Slow it right down. Back up, back to the right. Nice job. Good. Thank you so much. That's it for the 4 levels, but a great interlude to knowing what exercises to design based on how the assessment went today. So the next step is getting the feedback from the client and then breaking down proper exercise based on how well she did. Thanks a lot.